Okay, I just got in. Well, I didn't just arrive. I arrived at about 1:30, I think it was, but I couldn't get into my room until 4 o'clock. So the journey from Dissert to Llandudno was fine, but a bit complicated because of having to ignore the sat nav, which kept sending me on the A55 when I actually wanted to follow the coast. So I just used my eyes and just followed the coast. It was a lot simpler. Right, and so yeah, I'll show you the room. Hang on. Okay, I stayed at this hotel before. That was back in. Well, actually, no, that was only last year. I stayed somewhere else 4 years ago. Now that church, if you saw some of the earlier videos, you might remember that church. So my previous room was just a little bit to the right. I can see my motorbike down there, you see, which is great. I can hear the alarm should it be triggered. Different room. It's great though. You know, I mean, it's like ensuite. Got my own sink. Doesn't matter about the size really, because I'm not going to be unpacking everything, because I'm going to be camping again after three nights here. But this is like got a proper like kind of shower this time. Last time the shower was a bit makeshift. This is actually a proper shower, which is cool. So yeah, what you might expect. A fan, that's great in the summer. Great thing to have. Got my booth. Just making some sandwiches here. And got YouTube, got Netflix if I want to watch it. I won't have time for that really. I will be editing on YouTube though. Yeah, it's all good. See everything in Welsh before it's in English. Yeah, same everywhere in North Wales. I think South Wales is probably the same, isn't it? It's I know that the North Wales tend to speak more Welsh, but I think the regulations probably mean that Welsh comes before English, and it should, shouldn't it, really? Okay then, so yeah, on to the next bit. Right then, so it's a Saturday morning and really nice and peaceful in here, unlike yesterday. And I'm just off to the laundrette, but I realised I had to get some change, so I thought, well, the place to get change is a pub, isn't it? So I got to turn around bank cash, which I don't normally use. Because obviously, I don't know, I mean, it's quite possible that these days the laundrette might use a credit card. I just hope it doesn't use tokens, because they make you buy like £10 worth, don't they? Anyway, okay. Right, and that's upside down. Yeah. Okay, sorry, that's just my phone doing things upside down. This is my washing. And here you can see the majestic interior of this particular Wetherspoons. I did actually record this on a Facebook Live update yesterday, but yeah, it was very, very grainy because the Wi-Fi was crap. So this should be all right. This should be 60 frames per second if I've got my settings right. Okay, so I got my t-shirt on, my new t-shirt. Sunglasses, just in case. New shorts, which you can't see on the shot. But, yeah, and I'm wearing sandals. Right, made it to the laundrette, no problem. It's pretty cheap. It's £4 for wash, for a hot wash, and you get 8 minutes for £1 on hot drying, which is really cool. And my motorbike jeans are really thick. They've got Kevlar things. Obviously you have to take the armour out when you wash them, yeah, so I've done that. But they're so thick, they're so heavy, yeah, so it's like you really need to like kind of have, I mean I've got £5.50 just for drying gear, just in case. So that's something, you know, if you've got a motorbike and you're wearing protective clothing, remember that when you're washing things, you know, they're going to take up longer if you've got the right clothing, that is. Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you about something that happened just after midnight last night. It was a bit strange to say the least, you know. It's like I had the door on the latch, and then there was this fucking strange woman in my room stumbling around, and then she came to my bed and she pulled the sheet, you know, the duvet off me. She said, "Get out of my bed." I said, "What the fuck, you're in the wrong room." She said, "No, I'm not." I said, "Yeah, you are." But she was pissed out of her face. She was like totally gone, you know. And it was like, then she went to the door and she said, "Come here, come here." And then she looked at the number, and I said, "This is room 301. She said, "Oh, I'm in 321. Sorry." But then she was still wanting me to come there for some reason, and I thought, "Fuck you, you know, I'm not getting out of bed because I don't know what you're going to do, you know." But then 2 hours later, it sounded like they were kicking her out of the hotel because it was like, I'm next to the lift, yeah, my room is next to the lift, and there were like kind of pissed people coming in, getting out all the time. So I could hear him like stumbling out of the lift onto the corridor, and I heard like loads of noise, and then it sounded like I don't, they weren't like kind of fisticuffs, I don't think, but obviously had to restrain probably this woman's boyfriend or a friend or something. But you know, she was so off her face, you know, and that's kind of what this place is also like. I remember it from last time. It's not a shithole, it's really cool, but it is kind of full of drunks, particularly at weekends. If you don't mind that, Llandudno, brilliant place. Okay, cheers. It's 14:35 on Saturday afternoon. I'm a little bit wasted, to be honest. But then what's new? Yeah, I just wanted to show you what happened so quickly when you let me loose in a hotel room. You remember how clean it was and how tidy when I arrived? Well, just look at that. I mean, it's just amazing that like this. We're not even 24 hours on, are we now? Or maybe we are 24 hours. Maybe it's about a 1 day ago. But hey, you know, it takes me no time to litter any environment that you put me in. I am getting my act together though. There's a lot to do here. There's a shitload to do. A lot more than you'd normally expect. I've done the bank stuff, but I've got to try and find somewhere to stay in August. So I'm going to have to start looking at that today and tomorrow. I'm planning on doing a motovlog tomorrow, which will be part of this video on the Great Orme. Yeah, so I mean, I've done a Great Orme video, a music video, a live music video there before, you might remember, last year, but I haven't yet done the motovlog because I didn't have my motorbike with me then. It was in the repair shop. So yeah, there's a lot of other stuff to do. I mean, I've got to sort out this tent situation because how I get this lot on the bike is just incredible, really. You know, and you know, people were like, kind of, when I arrived, they were like, surely you know, all that stuff doesn't fit on a motorbike, and somehow it did. But you know, I mean, it isn't easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy riding with this lot, and it's heavy as well. It's really fucking heavy, you know. Well, that's my laundrette clothes anyway, so at least I've managed to get my washing done. Yeah, so I might do a little bit of filming tonight so you can see this place in the dark, and then it'll be onto the motovlog, and there'll be music as well. I'm going to start putting Sister Company music in again.